Benjamin Ramirez, and my professor is Mr. Kinsey. I'm here to present about me analyzing video games, board games, sports, and instruments. Now, the reason that I got me going so I could do this project was just to debunk myths and inform people as good as I can about these hobbies. My hypothesis is that all of these hobbies have something in common. It could be good or bad. The control variable is the main action I will be doing, which we will be analyzing and testing them in various ways to see if these hobbies actually affect them. The independent variable will be just the variation of if this person does this certain hobby or not. Now, the dependent variable is me actually analyzing and testing the person. I will be doing activities that require brain more than usual, such as hand-eye coordination, self-evaluation, of course. See how fast their responsiveness is to sudden actions like catching a ball out of nowhere, and how good they are in certain things that you would say makes them a smart person. Now, the background research is pretty much all I'm going to do. Debunk myths about these hobbies, answer concerns, analyze them, use research to help me know more about the person or how human acts. And the research will be pretty much psychology books. The materials I used were 4 sheets of blank, paper, a pen, and 8 people, which were both male and female. Now, the procedure is just to get 4 people who do these hobbies and 4 who don't but are quite similar to the other ones because we want to measure one thing, not like the whole person. And have 4 sheets of paper and a pen to take note. The tests can vary, but you can choose whatever you believe is better suited. I chose to do complex things that involved a complex usage of the brain, such as catching a ball. I made them play a game called Osu, which is having your mouse and having hand-eye coordination, which is pretty hard. Do juggling and play soccer or whichever game you would want, but it has to be in teams. If possible, just try to choose the patients of the same sex because the male and female brain are quite different. This is the chart, the information I got. The video game player was more attentive and had better visual spatial skills. The video game non-player wasn't as attentive and as responsive as the video game player. This was shown in the game also. The instrument player was better at juggling. The sport player was better at being the leader at soccer. He knew how to control his team, so he could win. And the one who played chess was better by being more connected to the leader, such as like communication. This is like the conclusion and the results of my project. These hobbies make you have scattered attention while also being more able to do more than one thing at once. This is because you're used to doing more than one thing at a time. For example, using the controller while also looking at the TV and being strategic. It also makes you more focused because you're trying to focus on what you're doing for a long time. Also trying to give little attention to the unimportant things. For example, when you play in an orchestra, you have to listen to the director, follow what he's doing, just pay a lot of attention to the director, the people playing with you, playing your instrument in the right position and making it sound right, sight reading, and not focus on the people listening. This is the summed up conclusion, which is just that these hobbies take time from you, influence you in many ways, and also help you both socially and psychologically. The data supports the hypothesis because I believe that they all had something in common, and indeed, it is true. These are my works cited encyclopedia from psychology, but it's in Spanish because these books are from my mother. Thank you, Benjamin Ramirez.